Yes, boys, me and Bob are back with another predictions video for Game Week 2. Looking forward to this one, as we did actually do decent, I thought, last week. I don't think Bob thought we did decent, but I actually thought we did decent. I'll drop the scores right here, down below. 24 points to me and 23 points to Bob. 1 point between us as it stands at the moment. Next week, hopefully, yeah, me and Bob will be able to do an IRL predictions video. We will be a lot better, so it'll be like an actual bit of podcast style, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, looking forward to that. But, yeah, let's get on to my predictions and then obviously Bob's predictions afterwards. West Ham Chelsea is the first Premier League game, and I've gone for 2-1 Chelsea. This is a hard one because I think West Ham are really, really poor. But for me, I think this game could be 1-1 or even West Ham maybe even winning it. Do you know what I mean? And that's weird coming from a Chelsea fan, but I just really, really can see a big upset happening here at the London Stadium. You know, we're not very good there. I think I've been to the London Stadium 3 times. We've drawn 1, lost 1, and won 1. Are very poor, and we've got better quality than them. So yeah, that's why I've got us winning this game. But I think it could easily be a draw or a West Ham win. So I was a bit confused, so I just went for 2-1. But yeah, anyway, let's see what Bob's got to say.
For the Game Week 2, West Ham Chelsea. West Ham were piss poor against Sunderland. They battered them. That is bad. I think Chelsea are going to win. I'm going to say 3-4-0 Chelsea. I'm going to go 4-0 Chelsea. I just think that West Ham team, they've got to get some players in because they are dreadful.
Sweet, I've got City Spurs next. I've got City 3-2 Tottenham. To be honest, City's got City's bogey team or Tottenham, to be honest. Well, from what I've seen anyway. Tottenham usually beat him. I mean, Tottenham beat him 4-0 at the Etihad last season, and yeah, that was a great game for Tottenham. But I just do think City are just that good. Like, they're too good. So I do think they'll just nick it. But I think Spurs will put up a really good fight. I think they have a really good game to win this Tottenham. But yeah, I've just gone 3-2 City. Early game on a Saturday. You know what I mean? I think City will be up for it. I think they're just too good at the moment, especially after that Wolves game. So yeah, I think 3-2 City. That's the one for me. Anyway, let's see what Bob's got to say.
And then we've got City away at a 12:30 kickoff. If we can get Eze over the line by then, I don't think it'd start, but I think it'd come on. But I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. We always do City. We're a team that always likes a result against City, and I think we're going to get another one. I think we're better this year than what we have been other years. I know it's only been one game, but we're better in terms of we ain't being stupid with how we play. And I mean, it was only Burnley, but it showed it.
Bournemouth 2, Wolves 1. That's my predictions for that game. To be honest, I was a bit confused about this game. I didn't really know what to go for because in my Premier League recap, go and tune into that on Tuesday, I did say that I didn't actually think Wolves were actually that bad against Man City. Like, obviously, they weren't great, do you know what I mean? But I think they've definitely got quality. But I do think Bournemouth will just edge it this game. Bournemouth have got a good side. And obviously Bournemouth, they look decent against Liverpool as well. Semenyo looks on fire. So I do think Bournemouth's first home game will be a win against Wolves. So yeah, that's why I've gone for it, to be honest.
Then if Bournemouth v Wolves, I'm going to say a 2-1 Wolves win. I think Stan Larsson's going to score 2. Bournemouth against Liverpool did look good, to be fair. But I don't know. It's a weird one. I just think Wolves will do it.
Brentford versus Aston Villa. Obviously Brentford, one of my relegation teams in my Premier League predictions, but I've gone for 4-1 Villa. I think Villa will smash them. I think they'll wipe the floor with them, to be honest. I just didn't think Villa were that bad in the Newcastle game. But yeah, Brentford, they're just awful, to be honest, for me. The manager, obviously Ouattara will probably be making his debut, but Vissar, maybe, is he still going to be there? We don't even know yet. Obviously they've raised the price to 60 million for Newcastle, but yeah, I do think Villa will just beat them, to be honest. Brentford aren't great. I mean, they were really, really poor against Forest.
And then Brentford v Villa, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think Villa didn't look overly too good against Newcastle, and Brentford, they look nothing. They just don't look good at all, I don't think, especially against Forest. And Forest is a defensive team, bearing in mind. They're not a team that are attacking. Chris Wood bullied them. Anderson was brilliant.
Burnley versus Sunderland, obviously a relegation 6-pointer, some would say. But I've got 1-0 Sunderland in this game, to be honest. But I think Sunderland will just edge it. I think Burnley are decent defensively. Like, obviously, Bobby told me that apparently Burnley weren't. Obviously, they lost 3-0 to Tottenham, which is one of the predictions I got right, by the way. I don't think they was actually that bad, to be honest. But I've just got Sunderland edging it. I think Sunderland's new signings look really, really good, and yeah, I think Sunderland will just edge it 1-0. I think there's a possibility it could be 2-1 or maybe even a draw, but yeah, I can't see where the goals are going to come from for Burnley, so yeah, that's why I've got 1-0 Sunderland.
In the Burnley v Sunderland game, I don't know, this is the battle relegation. One of these two teams, it can't be a draw, they have to win, and I think Sunderland are going to win 2-0. I think their win from West Ham is going to give them lots and lots of confidence. I think they just look good, to be fair, in Burnley against us. They looked all right defensively, but nowhere near to the level they need to be at all.
Arsenal versus Leeds. Obviously, this is after the game yesterday of Leeds versus Everton. Leeds got a dodgy penalty from that handball. I mean, in my personal opinion, it wasn't a penalty, but it is what it is, innit? I've gone for 5-0 Arsenal. Obviously, they're at home. Gyökeres, I just think, yeah, Gyökeres didn't play great the other night, but he'll probably score in this game. I mean, the service he's going to get, I think it's inevitable he's going to score goals. Saka, obviously, I just think they will smash him, to be honest, Arsenal. Yeah, Leeds, they don't look that great in my opinion. I think maybe that was just a one-game wonder, as I would say. About that, obviously, Ellen Road was bouncing last night, first game back in the Prem in a few years. So yeah, that's why I've got Arsenal beating Leeds 5-0.
Arsenal v Leeds. If I said Leeds are going to win, I'd be lying, but I'm going to go for an Arsenal win. I thought they looked all right. Yes, they defensively look strong, but attacking, I just still don't think they don't know. They didn't look up to it. Saka didn't look good. Gyökeres, I thought, was not that good. I thought he was all right. He was good, but in the transition, which is what he's meant to be good at, I didn't really see him helping him that much in transition. He's more out on the wing for him sometimes. So I think, I don't remember if I just said a score actually. I think I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal because they are at home as well.
Palace 2, Forest 1. I think Palace will just edge this. I think this could be a new little rivalry between the two after obviously Forest kicked out Palace out of the Europa League. But yeah, I see Palace just edging this. So I don't think Forest are going to have that great of a season, to be honest. Obviously, they've got Chris Wood on fire after last week. They just signed James McKay, and Morgan Gibbs-White did look really good last week. But yeah, when Europe comes in, I think they'll hit them a lot.
Crystal Palace v Forest. See, this will be a good game. Two teams that are set up, I think in good ways anyway. Palace hard to break down. Same with Forest. I think I'm going to go for a 3-1 Palace win. I think they're at home. I think they got a bit unlucky against Chelsea yesterday, to be fair, in my opinion anyway. I'm going to go 3-1 Palace.
Everton 3, Brighton 1. To be honest, this could be a shock to some people. Obviously, Everton lost last night, but I think the Bramley Moordock Stadium, the first game in that stadium, I think it's literally written in the stars for Everton to win that, to be honest. If they don't, it's a bit embarrassing in my opinion, but yeah, I think Everton will win that 3-1. Obviously they've got Grealish will most likely start that game. I just think they'll be better than Brighton in that game, and I think it'll be a really, really loud atmosphere, to be honest.
Everton v Brighton, I don't know about this game at all. I'm going to go for this is filming it before I've watched the Everton Leeds game, so this could go horribly wrong, but I'm going to go for a 3-2 Everton win. I think Barry's going to hit the back of the net. I think Grealish is going to score against Brighton. I think Brighton, like Danny Welbeck, I think will score. I think it's going to be a good game.
Alright, the Sunday 4:30 game, Fulham versus Man United. I've got a 3-1 United win. I think United actually look decent against Arsenal. I think this will be their bounce back season, to be honest. But yeah, I can see Mbeumo Cunha scoring in that game, to be honest. Mbeumo looked really good, I thought. Yeah, I think United will beat Fulham. Obviously Fulham, they ain't even made that signing of that young winger yet. So yeah, and they're one of the lowest on the net spend, so I can't see Fulham having that great of a season, to be honest, now. But yeah, I've just got United winning that 1-3-1, to be honest.
Fulham v United game. United yesterday, I thought, were the better team out of the two. I don't know if they deserve to win in the end, because I think Arsenal's defence was too good, but I'm going to go for a 3-1 United win. I think they just look good, and Mbeumo looked good, Cunha looked very good, I thought. I think they're going to have too much for Fulham.
Alright, the big game of the weekend, obviously the Isaac talking point this weekend. Or not weekend, Monday Night Football. Newcastle, Liverpool. I've gone for Newcastle 2, Liverpool 1. Big shock. I think Liverpool just look really vulnerable defensively, especially on the counter as well. I think if Newcastle just sit back, yeah, and play on the counter, I do think they will catch Liverpool out, and I do think they'll get the win. Maybe Vissa might be there by the time by the time the game goes on, but it's looking unlikely, to be honest, at this moment in time. But yeah, I think Newcastle will beat Liverpool. I just think it will be a big shock, especially after all this Isak drama. I think the players are going to be so up for it, and especially the Newcastle players. And yeah, that's why I've got it as 2-1.
Then the Newcastle-Liverpool game. I don't know if I said the Newcastle-Villa game was going to be the game of the weekend, but it was nowhere near it. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Liverpool win. Newcastle just don't look the same without Isak. I think if they had Isak against Villa, I think Newcastle would have won that game, I thought, especially after the red card happened. Liverpool looked, for about 80 minutes of that game against Bournemouth, I thought they were the better team. Obviously then Semenyo, I think, grabbed 2 goals in, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't remember fully, but I think I'm going to go for the game of the weekend. I think the game of the weekend is going to be us v City. I think it's just going to have everything in it, and hopefully we win that game somehow.
But yeah, thank you boys for watching. The predictions video next week is going to be RL. The next video is going to be the first away game of the season, match day vlog. So stay tuned for that on the channel. Yeah, I love doing these prediction videos and the game week recap. Go and check that one out. I posted that on Tuesday. Thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you later.